The 2016 Ford Fusion is a midsize sedan. This car is more affordable comparing with its rivals, but lots of mechanical issues make it more expensive in the long-time terms. According to J.D. Power, the reliability ratings are above average. Compared to earlier model years, it has fewer issues. There are 3 engines available. The 2.0 liters EcoBoost is more entertaining to drive while still producing respectable power, while the 1.5 liters is the most economical. With a combined rating of up to 29 miles per gallon, it has good fuel efficiency when compared to other midsize cars. In government crash tests, safety ratings were perfect 5 stars, which is above average its category. Although it has a luxurious interior, it fails of its rivals in long-term reliability and basic technology. Better midsize vehicles are available on the market. So, what problems does the 2016 Ford Fusion have? Let's find out. It's the Car Problems YouTube channel. Let's get started. Engine problems. The most frequently reported issue with the Fusion is engine problems. The engine dies while driving, which is reportedly sometimes caused by a failed throttle body or loose connections to the electronic control unit. A scan tool must be used to identify the issue's root cause if the check engine light is on. Failure of the variable camshaft timing solenoid may also cause the check engine light to illuminate. To solve this problem, a new VCT solenoid must be installed. The exhaust gas recirculation fault code P400 may cause the check engine light to come on. An updated powertrain control module is available that should resolve this problem if no EGR system faults are found. Transmission problems. Owners also complain about transmission issues, with some drivers describing mechanical stuttering when changing gears. The issue might be the result of a malfunctioning transmission control module, or it might be a symptom of actual gear damage inside the transmission. On vehicles with lower mileage, updating the software in the transmission control modules and powertrain control modules may fix the issue. Internal transmission damage can happen as the mileage rises. The valve body may need to be replaced, or the transmission may need to be completely rebuilt. To help stop these problems from happening again, it's crucial to make sure the PCM and the TCM have the most recent software updates whenever major transmission repairs are made. Interior accessory problems. Interior accessory issues are also a technical problem, especially broken power seat buttons. The solution is typically to replace the button with a new one, which costs less than $100. Swollen lug nuts. The Ford Fusion's lug nuts are known to increase past their original size. A lug nut wrench will not fit these swollen lug nuts, so they must be drilled out or extracted. When lug nuts are tightened too tightly, they swell. Only use a torque wrench to tighten the lug nuts in order to avoid this condition. The lugs should be immediately loosened and tightened to specification if changing a flat while driving. Trunk will not latch closed. When the solenoid for the electric trunk latch becomes stuck in the open position, the trunk cannot latch shut. The diagnosing technician should check for proper cable routing and verify the electrical connection at the solenoid. Most frequently, a new trunk latch is required. The 2016 Fusion has 8 recalls, which is more than the average for a vehicle of its age. Recalls for fuel tank cracks, failed driver seat welds, defective front seat belts, steering wheel detachment issues, busted shift cables, broken steering gear motors, and doors that might open while driving are all included. How long will the 2016 Ford Fusion last? The typical lifespan of the 2016 Ford Fusion is over 200,000 miles when maintained properly. RepairPal calculates annual maintenance costs at $550 per year. In addition to checking service records to see what has been done over time, buyers should be aware of some expensive engine issues. Is the 2016 Ford Fusion a good car? No, the 2016 Fusion is not a good car, according to 1141 owner reviews and 14 automotive and government websites. It has some advantageous qualities, such as a lovely interior and good handling. Its weak base engine in comparison to competitors and below average reliability ratings are where it falls short. In general, there are better options in the same price range if you're looking for a midsize sedan.